travel after 70 can be a beautiful chapter in life. The kids are grown, retirement allows for more free time, and finally, there's space to explore the world. But hidden behind the excitement of packed bags and booked tickets are risks that many seniors overlook. In this video, we'll reveal 5 hidden dangers of traveling after 70, truths that aren't often discussed, but can make the difference between a joyful journey and a stressful ordeal. From silent health threats to emotional traps and unexpected physical challenges, we'll dive deep into how to prepare wisely and protect your well-being. This isn't a warning to stop traveling, it's an invitation to travel smarter, safer, and with awareness. 1. Silent dehydration, the unseen travel killer. You may not feel thirsty, but your body might be screaming for water. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes. Combine that with long flights, air-conditioned hotel rooms, increased physical activity, and unfamiliar food routines, and you're suddenly at high risk of dehydration. The symptoms: fatigue, confusion, dizziness, even kidney strain. Many seniors don't realize that dehydration is one of the top reasons elderly travelers end up in emergency rooms abroad. It can mimic a stroke, worsen arthritis pain, and even cause sudden blood pressure drops, leading to dangerous falls. We'll walk through tips to stay hydrated during flights, such as avoiding caffeine and alcohol, how to monitor urine color for hydration levels, and why fruits like watermelon and cucumbers should be part of your travel snack pack. You'll also hear a real story of Mr. Hanif, a 74-year-old traveler who fainted in the streets of Istanbul only to realize he hadn't drunk water in over 10 hours while sightseeing. 2. Overconfidence in mobility, the walking trap. You might feel energetic at home, but cobbled streets in Rome, stairs in old European hotels, or uneven rural trails in Asia are not built with senior mobility in mind. Many seniors injure themselves not because of bad health, but because of overestimating their physical limits in new environments. That excitement to see everything leads to exhaustion, joint pain, and sometimes dangerous falls. If you have knee issues, arthritis, or balance concerns, even a short walk becomes risky. We'll share smart ways to prepare, from choosing walking shoes with grip and support to how to find mobility-friendly hotels and tour. Using walking sticks or portable stools is not a weakness, it's wisdom. We'll also examine how many tourist attractions lack railings, lifts, or proper signage. Don't let pride push you beyond your safe limit. Learn how to pace yourself with dignity and plan rest days into your travel schedule. 3. Medication mismanagement, a dangerous delay. One of the most dangerous travel mistakes seniors make is not planning their medication routine. Different time zones, skipped meals, lack of access to pharmacies, or lost luggage can throw off critical medications. Even worse, customs regulations in some countries restrict certain prescriptions. We'll go through how to pack medicines properly in both checked and carry-on luggage, carry a doctor's note and prescriptions in generic names in case you need to refill abroad. Set phone reminders adjusted for new time zones. Avoid dangerous mixing of new over-the-counter foreign meds with your regular ones. You'll also learn about the airport security trap, where medications are confiscated for not being in labeled containers or not accompanied by documentation. And we'll share the story of a senior couple who ended up in a hospital in Thailand because of a missed heart pill due to jet lag and time confusion. 4. Loneliness amid crowds, the emotional shock. This one is rarely talked about. Emotional isolation while traveling. You can be surrounded by people and still feel lonely, especially when you're the oldest in a tour group or struggling to connect due to language barriers or technology gaps. Many seniors return from trips feeling more alone than before they left. The glamour fades, and the emotional cost becomes apparent: missed family connection, anxiety in new places, or even regret. If you're traveling solo or with others who aren't in the same age group or health condition, it can deepen that feeling. We'll explore emotional preparation, journaling, calling loved ones daily, choosing senior-friendly tour, and finding communities like senior travel groups or faith-based tour. You'll hear the story of an elderly woman who felt invisible on a group cruise until she discovered the ship's book club and made unexpected friendships. Travel is not just a physical journey, it's deeply emotional. And preparing your heart is as important as packing your bags. 5. Financial oversights, the hidden costs that hurt later. When you're 70 or older, travel scams, unexpected medical bills, and unplanned expenses can shake your financial peace. Many seniors don't double-check their travel insurance or think a basic plan will cover everything. It often doesn't. Medical emergencies abroad can cost thousands of dollars, and most basic plans don't include emergency evacuation or pre-existing condition coverage. Seniors may also fall prey to travel scams, such as free tour traps, hidden fees at hotels, or paying extra because locals assume they're wealthy or unaware. We'll cover what to check before you go. How to choose senior-specific travel insurance, the importance of having copies of all cards and travel documents, budgeting daily expenses realistically, using prepaid travel cards to avoid theft, and how to recognize common tourist scams targeting older travelers. We'll also give tips on finding travel discounts for seniors and how to balance enjoying the moment without draining your savings. Conclusion: travel smart, not just far. Travel after 70 can be one of the most fulfilling chapters of your life. But the key is not just going far, it's going smart. From staying hydrated and respecting your limits to managing medications and emotions, your safety and happiness depend on awareness and preparation. Let the journey be a celebration, not a complication. Share this video with your fellow seniors and children because safety starts with knowledge. You deserve to see the world and come back stronger, not weaker. Stay alert, stay joyful, and let every step you take be guided by wisdom. 6. Bathroom access anxiety. The unspoken travel struggle. One of the most frustrating and sometimes embarrassing challenges for older adults while traveling is unpredictable access to restrooms. Whether you deal with urinary urgency, incontinence, or a slower digestive system, being in a new place can quickly turn into anxiety if you're not sure where or when you'll find the next clean restroom. In crowded cities, public toilets may be scarce or unhygienic. In rural areas or while on a tour bus, your next opportunity may be hours away. This discomfort can lead to reduced fluid intake, which circles back to dehydration, or it may cause stress that ruins the travel experience. We'll offer practical strategies, like always knowing where nearby public facilities are using apps like Flush or Toilet Finder, wearing discreet protective undergarments for peace of mind, planning your meals and hydration according to travel segments, and politely informing your travel companions or guide in advance. This tip may not sound glamorous, but it's one of the most important aspects of senior travel health and dignity. 7. Altitude and air pressure risks, the hidden heart and lung stressor. Many seniors don't realize that high altitudes or even long-haul flights can be stressful on the heart, lungs, and blood vessels. Lower oxygen levels at higher elevations, such as in places like Cusco, Peru, or even Denver, USA, can cause shortness of breath, fatigue, dizziness, and even heart strain, especially for those with pre-existing heart or respiratory conditions. Even pressurized cabins in planes reduce available oxygen and can lead to swollen ankles, poor circulation, or blood clot risks (DVT). Unfortunately, many older adults take these symptoms lightly, thinking it's just part of aging or travel exhaustion. We'll share expert tips. How to talk to your doctor about altitude preparation, the importance of compression socks during flights, staying mobile during long trips, leg stretches, short walks, avoiding heavy meals before flights or hikes, and carrying a pulse oximeter to check your oxygen levels. Understanding how your body responds to air pressure and altitude is a life-saving step for older travelers. 8. Travel fatigue and sleep disruption, the body clock crisis. Jet lag is annoying at any age, but for seniors, it can become a major health disruption. Your internal body clock doesn't adjust as quickly, and changing time zones can trigger poor sleep, digestion issues, confusion, and even worsen conditions like dementia or diabetes. One 72-year-old traveler shared how he arrived in London at 8 a.m. after a red-eye flight, only to spend the next 3 days feeling dizzy, disoriented, and unable to enjoy his vacation. We'll discuss how to gradually adjust your sleep schedule before departure, use natural melatonin and sunlight exposure to help reset your body, avoid caffeine or alcohol near bedtime, and understand that it may take 1 day per time zone to recover. This section focuses not only on health, but also on emotional well-being and mood, because sleep-deprived travel is not only hard on your body, it dulls the joy of discovery. 9. Language and medical barrier. When you can't explain what's wrong, imagine having a heart flutter, allergic reaction, or stomach pain, and being unable to explain it clearly in the local language. For seniors traveling abroad, Language and medical communication gaps are one of the most dangerous, yet often ignored risks. We'll explore how to carry translated health cards in local languages with info on your allergies, medications, and emergency contacts, the value of using apps like Google Translate or Metababble for emergencies, why it's smart to stay near English-speaking medical centers or hotels with multilingual staff, how to research nearby hospitals before you travel. This point is not just practical, it's personal. The anxiety of not being understood when you're in pain can be deeply frightening. Let's empower seniors to communicate with confidence even when far from home. 10. The risk of overscheduling, when too much fun becomes dangerous. In the excitement of travel, many seniors pack their itineraries with tour, dinners, museums, shopping, and local shows all in one day. But what starts as enthusiasm can lead to dangerous burnout, heart stress, or even immune system breakdown due to fatigue. This fear of missing out often backfires, causing illness, irritability, and even resentment toward the trip. In this segment, we'll talk about the importance of scheduling buffer days, giving yourself permission to rest during the trip without guilt, letting go of must-see pressure, and embracing slow travel, building recovery time into your plans, even a nap after lunch. One woman in her late 60s shared how she skipped a castle tour in France to sit at a riverside cafe for 2 hours with coffee and called it the best moment of her whole trip. Because the goal isn't to check off every place on a map, it's to feel alive and joyful in the moment. Final reflection. Traveling after 70 is not just possible, it can be a soulful, beautiful, healing experience. But it comes with challenges that younger travelers don't face. And ignoring those risks can turn a dream into a danger. Now, equipped with these 10 powerful truths, you can approach every journey with preparedness, confidence, and self-respect. Share this with your family or travel partners, because when seniors travel safely, they travel joyfully. And if you've traveled recently and have your own lessons or stories, share them in the comments. Let's inspire and protect each other. Safe travels.